Before the world knew their name, this is what happened.
We talked once, and he said, I don't know if I should come out and make a statement and this and that, or say something, have something to say. And I said, listen, I don't want any drama for you. They're aiming all of this at me. So I said, if I were you, I wouldn't say anything.
But before those words, there was a different moment. Houston, Texas, February 1st, 2004. A stage, 140 million people watching, and a split second that would change everything. She protected him. She absorbed everything, and she paid for it alone. Who was she? And how does a woman who gave up everything to protect someone else finally find her way back to herself? This is before they knew, and this is the story nobody tells. Stay with us. The woman who said those words didn't say them in anger. She said them quietly, to her brother Randy, like someone finally putting down something very heavy. Her name was Janet Jackson. But there's something about that night that nobody connects to her story, something that changed the entire internet forever. By the end of this video, you'll understand why. If you're new here, welcome. Hit subscribe. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Drop a like if you're staying for this one. Trust me, you'll want to. But this isn't just a story about a scandal. Those stories exist everywhere. This one is different, because Janet didn't just survive what happened that night. She survived it alone, while the other person walked away. And the question nobody asks when they tell her story is this: what does it cost a woman to protect someone who never protected her back? To understand that, you need to go back to the beginning. Janet Demita Jo Jackson was born on May 16, 1966, Gary, Indiana, the youngest of 10 children. By the time she arrived, the Jackson family was already a machine. Her father, Joe, was watching every move, and the house had very little room for a little girl who just wanted to be a child. Janet first performed on stage at 7 years old. Nobody asked if she wanted to. At 10, she was cast on Good Times. The producers told her to slim down. They bound her chest so she would look flat. A 10-year-old girl being reshaped for television. Her brother Michael, the one she loved most, would call her names: pig, cow, horse. He would laugh, and she would laugh too. But somewhere down inside, it hurt. She grew up learning to absorb things, to smile through them, to protect the people around her even when they were the ones causing the pain. There's a detail about what happened after the Super Bowl that nobody ever connects to her story. We'll get there. Her first 2 albums came and went quietly. Music she didn't write, a name she didn't want on the cover. She was 18 when she secretly married James DeBarge. The relationship unraveled fast, annulled within a year. In 1986, everything changed. She walked into a studio in Minneapolis with 2 producers named Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And for the first time in her life, she made something entirely her own. Control. Not just a title, a declaration. What followed was one of the most remarkable runs in the history of popular music. Rhythm Nation, the first artist ever to have 7 top 5 hits from a single album. Janet, the largest recording contract in history at the time, $32 million. Album by album, tour by tour, on her own terms. And then came February 1st, 2004. But the worst part? Nobody saw what was really coming. Super Bowl 38, Houston, Texas. 140 million people watching. During Justin Timberlake's final note, he tore away a piece of her costume. 1 second, broadcast to the entire world. The Grammy Awards were the following week. She was banned. Justin attended, performed, won multiple awards while she watched from home. Viacom blacklisted her music entirely. No airplay, no videos, no promotion. Every radio station, every channel they owned. Her next album became her lowest selling since 1984. A movie deal, gone. A statue of Mickey Mouse wearing her Rhythm Nation costume, quietly removed from Walt Disney World. And then came the detail nobody talks about. Janet Jackson's name entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the most searched term online ever. The whole world was looking for her, and the industry had made sure she was nowhere to be found. She had told Justin not to say anything. She had protected him, absorbed everything, and the people who built her tore her down. And what she did next, nobody expected. She didn't disappear. While the industry turned its back, she kept working, kept releasing, kept touring, showed up to every stage that would still have her. In 2019, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducted her. The woman they had tried to erase was now permanently written into history. That same year, she headlined Las Vegas, the same city where a 7-year-old girl had first been put on a stage without anyone asking if she wanted to be there. And the moment that was supposed to destroy her, it inspired the creation of YouTube. Jawed Karim, one of its founders, built the platform out of frustration that he couldn't find the clip anywhere online. The moment they used to tear her down, accidentally built the platform that carries her music to this day. They built her up, then tore her down, but they couldn't control what came next. Michael died on June 25th, 2009. She found out the way the rest of the world did, not from family, from someone outside. The brother who had called her names as a child, the one she was closest to, gone. She spoke at the BET Awards days later. She didn't perform, she just spoke. And for a few minutes, the woman who had spent her whole career being seen as Michael's little sister was simply Janet. The documentary came in 2022, 4 parts, her voice, her words, her terms. And somewhere in the middle of all of it, she said something that reframed everything.
They build you up, and then once you get there, they're so quick to tear you down.
Not with bitterness, not with rage, with the clarity of someone who had finally stopped carrying it alone. There's a version of this story where 1 second on live television becomes the final chapter, where the blacklist holds and the silence becomes permanent. That version almost happened. For years, it did happen. But here's what the machine forgot. You can blacklist someone's music, ban them from the Grammys, pull their videos, cancel their deals, remove their statue from a theme park. But you cannot erase what someone built before you decided to tear it down. It just took the world a while to remember. So if you've ever protected someone who didn't protect you back, if you've ever been torn down by the same people who built you up, remember a woman from Gary, Indiana, who absorbed all of it, who kept working through the silence, who never once stopped being exactly who she was. How long would you have kept going before you walked away? That's the story of Janet Jackson. This is Before They Knew. See you next time.